Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. Last episode we crafted up a whole bunch of ammonia. I had that running for a little bit, but we definitely don't produce enough hydrogen, unfortunately. I did know that, but we are definitely going through it. We're down like 1 million liters of hydrogen. It's because this is going, so we are desulfurizing or whatever it's called. I don't really know what the actual... I mean, you're turning from sulfuric to non-sulfuric, so desulfurizing. Is that a real thing? So that is where a lot of it is going. And then I have this running for light fuel as well. So yeah, with this running, we are definitely chewing through our hydrogen. And then on top of that, the ammonia, for every one thing of ammonia, it is 3 hydrogen. So that is that's going to go through that really quick. Actually, I think we're doing that recipe, so we're doing 10 at a time. Yeah, 24. So obviously this is not gonna be able to keep up with what we need, but I kind of knew that. I literally just slapped this down just to have it running, and we'll have to sort that out. Kind of like later. We will be getting it from salt water, will probably be our main source of hydrogen. So we'll get our salt water, our sodium hydroxide, and our chlorine. So that is probably the easiest. And then if you don't know, you actually pump that. You can get it from the moon, but the other 2 times I remember, like, it was very hard to find salt water on the moon. It's a pretty small chance. It's much, much easier to find it on Mars. And the things are bigger, but maybe we'll find it on the moon. But in the meantime, I pretty much just electrolyze water. I wish I could do the multi-block, but I think this is IV if I remember. Yeah, IV. And Alloy Blast Smelter. It's after that, so yeah. We basically need to get to the moon, because that is gating a lot of this stuff that we're going to need to do. So I really need to start pushing for that. I've been slowly preparing for all the different things that we need, like our explosives that we're going to need for the plates, and the power gen that we're going to need. So I've been kind of slowly working on that. With the goal of our getting to the moon. So I think what we want to do, I'm still kind of debating whether I want to fully automate this, like nitration mixture, or should I just kind of batch craft a bunch up for our first rocket. Because a lot of the crafting... Also, is the mixer? Yep, that's IV as well. I really should go through some of these. I think, actually, in the quest book, there are... Well, is it this one? I think there are some that are, like... There's definitely some that you can get before. Like, a lot of them... Not all of them need... IV, but it might be maybe it's these that are, it might be EV. So I'm not gonna really go too much into that. I think there is like 1 or 2 you can get now, but most are locked behind the moon. All right, so I think I'm just going to batch craft a whole bunch of the industrial TNT. We're not going to need a ton, for the rocket parts, so I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with this. Oh, that's the platinum line. I do love having all these, like... I mean, this is kind of like my old to-do list. No, actually, I need a couple of these, but energy hatches, muffler hatches, I do craft those up. I still need to get these. Just not a priority, because I have them right here as well. That's right. I was going to smelt these down. Because we don't really need them anymore. Apparently we had a quest for that. Ooh, look at that. The thing was looking a bit funny. Yeah, but I do like, these are like, this is all my circuit stuff. I love having that. I wish I had known about that earlier. Oh, the nanosuit stuff. I forgot about that. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we could... Oh, we're gonna need cetane boosted diesel as well. Although we actually have... We got some from a quest, I believe. So I'll actually... I can just use this to power the rocket. These 6... You only use 1 or 2 buckets to get up there. Alright, so I think we're good on that. But, maybe I should... Maybe I should do... Oh, I'm gonna have to get the helmet and the oxygen. I always forget, like, it is pretty complicated getting to the moon. The very first time, it is quite complicated. I might actually do... Maybe if I put all this stuff, and then I can do... Alright, so that's... I mean, okay, there's a lot more crafting that goes into just this, but, is that everything? Yeah, that's all the main parts that we need. So what I was thinking is, we're gonna need to... like, do this. So I was just kind of thinking, like, if I do all the parts, it'll tell me how much IT&T. I think we are plenty good. We only need 2 per plate. And you get 10 per thing of nitrogen. Yeah, we have plenty to at least get our first stuff. Oh, I forgot about all this stuff. But I think these are like 1. Yeah, see, these are only like 1. Alright, I think I might go through all this. I am going to have to craft this up as well. Maybe we'll get the Implosion Compressor today. These things put out a absolute ton of pollution. You can see 10,000 per second. So I may kind of slowly do those things. I really just don't want to overload my world with pollution. I know some people are like, oh, just turn pollution off, it's silly. But you know what? I'm having a lot of fun kind of dealing with another mechanic. I don't know if I mentioned, but I did upgrade 3 more hatches. So we're up to 71. So we are taking care of the pollution pretty well. All right, so I do need to figure out where I'm putting this implosion. Maybe I should start with that. Let's get this implosion compressor built. It's relatively easy. Okay, I think I got everything for this. A little bit annoying just because the wet concrete is so annoying. It's just like the most random stuff. And I don't have a ton of clay. I did have a few things of clay, but yeah, I just don't have a ton of clay. It's easier when you have crops, but I really haven't got into crops much. But for the most part, this was relatively easy. I did have to smelt up some more steel. Now, the question is, where the heck is this going? It really needs to be somewhere kind of near a filter. I wonder if I could just throw it in here. Eventually this is going to be... Eventually I want this to have 4 blast furnaces. I just haven't got around to it. I don't have enough of the mica for the coils and stuff, and to be honest, it's really not that big of a bottleneck at the moment. We did have to wait a little bit for all the stainless for our distillation tower, but I mean, I just let the world run. It wasn't like the end of the world. I was just thinking, like, what's an easy place to get this? Oh, we got problems. Man, I don't really miss having... No, I think this actually consumes these. Let me see. Even though... Yeah, even though it was just the hammer, it still consumes all the things. But, oh well. Yeah, because this has HV coming in, or EV coming in, and it's transformed like right underneath. I may just throw this in here, to be honest, because at this point of the pack, this isn't... Like, I'm really just going to use it to craft up the moon stuff, and then we won't be using it again for a little while. And by then, I hopefully will get auto crafting, and then it's going to be easier. Yeah, to kind of like spread the base out a little bit. Although we are spreading the base out a lot. It's quite ineffective and inefficient running around, but all right, let me think about where we want to put this. All right, I just ended up throwing it in this corner. Yeah, I think we're good. So I'll probably just craft up a few at a time and then let that kind of tick down. First though, we do need nitric acid, so I think I'm gonna do... I think we'll just turn all of it. Yeah, I guess we'll just turn all of it into nitric acid. And I believe it is just oxygen, right? Chemical reactor. Nitric acid. Yeah, a lot of oxygen, but that's it. Now I have... Yeah, I disconnected the hydrogen. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about it clashing. I probably could have done this a bit different. Alright, those are 2 outputs, input, input. Didn't we have like 4 inputs on this? Oh, I do. Yeah, they're full of stuff. Alright, yes, eventually we will be getting this fully automated, but I don't at the moment, so a bit awkward. Let me just make sure I have... Oh, of course, it's not going to run if I don't have base for it. There is the ammonia. Nope, that's not what I want. Dang it! What did we do? What mix? Oh, nitrogen and oxygen. Yeah. See, this is where you start running into a problem with just trying to do this all in one. What? Actually, nitrous oxide. Did I just... No. I was thinking that... Oh, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking nitrogen dioxide. That's what I was thinking. That is... Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, my I'm getting like completely full. Look at this. This is insane. All right, so I think we're good there, right? So we should do ammonia and nitric. Let's do that. There we go. All right, we got the right one. All right, so there is our nitric acid, and then we'll mix that with sulfuric acid to get our nitration mixture. Don't know if you can do it in... No, I don't think you can do that part in... It has to be in a mixer, pretty sure. Yeah. All right, well, I'll let that run a little bit, and then let me get this insanity in my bags cleaned up here. Okay, just mixing the nitric acid, sulfuric acid. I probably have way more than I actually need at the moment. Also, it's pretty slow, but thankfully we can just dump this in the chemical reactor. Need to double check. So ITNT is 1. And yeah, obviously we will get this on its own area and producing ITNT, but not right now. I just don't know where all this stuff is going to go. I would like to get our... There we go. I would like to get our plastic like fully automated. I'm just going to dump that in there. Because then we will probably convert all this stuff back to sulfuric acid is what I'm guessing. Yeah, we could use it for that aqua regia stuff, but we're not there yet. I'm kind of thinking I'll probably just do this. What I'm thinking. Also, why would you ever do that recipe? I know it's probably like that. It's just kind of like this recipe converted to single blocks, but there's literally no reason to ever do that recipe. Okay, so there we go. There is our ITNT, our first ITNT. Now, I haven't done all the math here, how many we need or anything like that. But I would like to at least start getting some of this stuff. Because a lot of this, yeah, so we need 4 of those. So that's why I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe we should do that. I don't think that, no, that doesn't need any, but if I do this, maybe I can get an exact amount that we need. Man, I love these assembler recipes. I remember the first time I did this, we didn't have them. These empty canisters are really annoying too. Where is the rocket? No easy way to add that. Yeah, I can't add the whole thing, so I can't do like, okay, craft one of these up, show all the parts. But if we need 8 of those, one of these, then we need like, would I do that? Connect these, I guess? Nope. And then I need, guess it would be, no, that's not right. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out like how many of these heavy duty plates I need to do, because I would like to just do the amount, the exact amount we need, at least for the first rocket. After that, we can start automating all this stuff, and then we'll do it that way. I'm just trying to get an idea of how much IT&T we actually need. I mean, you do get a bunch, because the recipe gives you 2 things of these, like 2,000 liters, and then the IT&T recipe only uses 200. So, I mean, you do get a decent amount per craft, but yeah. I probably don't need to worry about, I'm just going to throw that in there. I probably don't need to worry about the exact amount of IT&T, but all the other stuff, yeah, I would like the exact amount. All right, let me see if I can get this kind of organized a bit better and see what we need. Also, that strength is like messing up the, that buff is messing up the thing. I have no idea what that buff is from. I didn't use my... Sometimes you get buffs when you sleep, but I didn't sleep, so... Yeah, and it keeps refreshing. Oh, do I have I... Ah, it's because I've been eating... Yeah, the fruit, grain, and protein. I've been eating, PB&J or whatever. The jelly sandwiches, so I've been... That's funny. I was actually getting decent nutrition. I was getting the fruit from the jelly and then the grain and protein from... I guess from the bread or whatever. Alright, anyway, the peanut butter probably from some of that stuff. Alright, let me work this out and we'll come back. Okay, so I am actually going to do a few quests here because it opens up the space quest. And it is locked behind this and this. Once you get these mainframes, which we actually haven't crafted up yet, it opens up the space thing. So I do need to like upgrade our circuit assembler anyway. I did craft up a whole bunch of circuits for that. And we probably don't need to upgrade the precision laser engrazer yet. But again, it's not overly expensive, just a bunch of stainless, and we do need to craft it up for this quest anyway. Yeah, you can see how it is. It's locked behind that. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft this up. I've just gone ahead and crafted up the circuits that I need. I'm probably gonna need more anyway. Didn't I? I thought I... Ah, there it is. I was like, I remember adding those. I could probably get rid of most of that anyway. So, yeah. Once you get the circuits done, this stuff is okay. Thankfully, I did have... Did I? Oh, is that a 1? Is that why? Shoot. I had the wrong thing. I thought that was smelting up for the chrome rods. All right, so let me craft this up. I may even just go for that. Oh shoot, there's the emitter. I'm gonna use it for that. I was thinking that was a sensor. What do the sensors get used in? They get used in some... Oh, the miner, that's what the sensor gets used in. I'm like, I remember doing that. And the scanners. Maybe I'll craft up another scanner before we go to the moon. All right, let me finish this and we'll come back. Okay, we are back, and there we go. Is our HV Advanced Circuit Assembler. Finally got around to crafting that up. So that is good. I will probably take those 2 circuits just because they are worth way more, or a lot more crafting than the other ones. This I'll take the... Oh, you get all of it. I am chewing through our silver with all... It's the electrum that we need. We just need... For the motors, there's just... You just go through so much of the electrum. It's 8 per motor. But I did throw the... the miner on the silver vein. I think the last episode, I should probably check on that. Okay, so we got this. This. Also, I need to figure out what I am doing with all this stuff. I ended up using... Well, we'll see in a second. Alright, so there's that. Let's make sure we get the right one. We don't have any explosions. And then that will go there. Okay, so we're pretty good at this point. We can get 4 amps of HV through here. But if we are running the blast furnace and a bunch of stuff, we might have some minor power issues. I didn't set this up for... I don't think I did multiple amps, did we? We just did the... Yeah, we just did the one. Because aluminum was sort of pricey at the time. Maybe I could switch these to the 2X cables. Although this... Yeah, that's not going to do anything because our... This only outputs 1 amp. So, alright. We should be fine-ish for now. But we're definitely going to need to upgrade at least up to that point. Yeah, I don't think anything more than 2 amps will ever really go through that, because there's a transformer over there and there's a transformer over here. There's just the one, right? I've kind of hidden it all. Yeah, there's the... No, I don't remember. I don't remember what energy hatch we have in this room. I don't remember what's powering it. All right, anyway, we got our circuit assembler. Ooh, let me put that back. I'll get this kind of sorted out in between episodes. But we can do the mainframes now. So I'm going to have to get this. All easy stuff. All the stuff is super easy at this point. And I need to do... Yeah, I think we'll be good. So that should be everything for this. I'm going to do 2, actually, because we need 2 of the mainframes for the... what was it? The NASA Workbench? I think we'll be fine. I'm not running the blast furnace. It does kind of make me a little nervous, but... Let me just make sure I get everything here. 38 and then 32. Yep, there we go. The one nice thing about this is if the power, we screw up like the power or something like that, we'll just get the error message, but it won't actually, like, we won't lose the items, which is kind of nice. Whereas the multi-blocks, you do, in fact, lose them. Okay, so there we go. There is the mainframe. That should unlock the space stuff for us. It starts right there with the NASA Workbench. So that is what we are crafting up right now, the mainframes right there. So hardwall, not a problem. Advanced machine, we've crafted them before. Not a problem. Display, not a problem. What is kind of a problem? These multi-purpose robot arms. Because, yeah, they need nether star plates. So we're going to need 9 nether stars to craft this thing up. And then that's not even including all the parts that we need to craft for the space station, so, or our first rocket. So yeah, it is definitely complicated, the first one. Once you get auto crafting though, they get much easier. Because a lot of the, like, all the crafting, the kind of like really manual crafting gets cut out of that. So that should have opened up. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So I'm gonna throw that. Usually the farthest right one is what I start doing that. I think I'll probably be working. The only thing is, if I don't work on that first, then it screws up all this stuff, all these quests. Also, that is way more heavy-duty plates than I was thinking we were going to need. Is that really how many we need? I know we need 8 there, 12, 16, 17. I thought we needed about like 17. And that's asking for 30. All right, I must have done math wrong somewhere, because that's... Oh. I just realized we're missing... Yeah, we're missing those fins. The fins, I don't remember. Rocket T1. I don't remember what those fins are called. These, yeah. There they are. So we need 16 just for these. Yeah, kind of missed that. All right, so we need 16... 24, 28, 32, 33. All right, I'm seeing 33. Obviously, we'll do the 37, but all right. So that kind of gives me a bit of an idea, at least, how much we're gonna need. But I think before we jump into that, although I just crafted it, I kind of wanted to, use the thing. All right, let's use that really quick, and then we'll have to wrap up this episode. We'll just do one thing. How about we do the bronze? I believe I don't have any bronze. I am really short on tin. Look at that. I'm down to 4. All right, I'm going to have to go get more tin. I've been kind of avoiding it, but we are definitely going to need to get it, because we're going to need a whole ton of bronze here. It's triple plates, right? For the compressed. Pretty sure it's triple. Yeah, triple. We'll do that. And then should probably continue crafting. Yeah, I think we're good. I've crafted up a lot of industrial TNT. Yeah, we have 624. I think that is plenty for the tier 1 rocket, so... Alright. So, let's just take a quick look. I haven't had this running, so you can see it's dropped down quite a bit. So, throw that in there. Throw that in there. It just ran. As you can see, there is our first compressed plate. Oh, look at that. It didn't add any. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll run it a bit more. I mean, that recipe was... You saw how fast that recipe went. And I don't even have it, like, sped up all that much. It's only HV. Yeah, I think probably the workbench will be... We should probably work on that next. But anyway, we'll get into that next episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.